Yeah, fellas. Earlier today, I did a Google Hangout, and one of the brothers was talking about he would go to all the clubs, get up a whole bunch of phone numbers and stuff. And my point of doing today's show is I want to talk about the value of getting phone numbers. You should make your first priority to pull that female or pull a female from the club that night. Now, what I teach is, you look for eye contact, you take that girl to the dance floor, you go through my steps of test to make sure she's submissive. If she is, you pull out your phone and give it to her. You don't ask. I say don't ask. Okay? You keep dancing. That way, if you lose connection with her, like her friends suddenly come and drag her out, hey, we're going to go here. And that's happened to a lot of guys. Okay. Or something happens where she got to drive people home. She's the designated driver. That always pops up, where the girl get drug out by her friends, or she'll be the designated driver. So some of that dance time, you want to get her number, but it's not about going to the club to collect a bunch of phone numbers. Then you're too scared to call, or you got to set some shit up. Your goal is to try to pull that night while she is there, and the phone number is for backup in case you can't pull it in. You call her up. I've done this so many times. I've got so much ass from just calling after the club when they couldn't come home. If I couldn't pull that night, I'll get home and I'll call her. I'll text her, send her a message. Hey, give me a call when you get this message. Boom, I talk to her. Well, how about I slide by? Or how about you come over to my place? Usually they want me to go to their place because they're at home. They're getting all comfortable, so I have to go over there. Very few of them have actually gotten up and driven to my place. Usually when they return the calls also, it's when they done got comfortable in bed. So I'm out the door, over, and I knock it out. So don't be afraid to get the phone number. Don't be afraid to get the phone number. The phone number is a good tool, but don't go out just to collect phone numbers. That's what a PUA does. And we know that the path of that route. Be a real player, okay? Try to pull that girl that night. Now, too many guys, they focus on too many girls. They can't settle on one chick. If you take a girl to the dance floor, make sure she's someone that you would bone. Okay? That'll cut through all the other stuff. Let's say you take an ugly female to the floor, it's giving you shooting signals, which I don't believe in doing. But if you're a beginner and you're not very good looking self, that's your market. But to continue this, you take it to the floor, that's the one you want to be with. Okay? I didn't try to go get a whole bunch of dances out of chicks. I found one good female that's good enough to pass my test, and I kept to that female until, let's say she got past, we did the eye contact thing, I pulled her to the dance floor, and she's pretty submissive, but suddenly she does something weird or something I didn't like. I got to throw her back to the club. I give her back to the club, go find me another one. Okay? So when you go out to the bars and to the nightclubs, focus on pulling the girl right then and there. That night. Don't focus on some future shit. That's where a lot of guys go wrong, is they think they have to go through the whole dating process. Okay, I got to get her number and then set up these dates. Stop all that nonsense. Try to pull that night for some good sex. Try to think of breakfast the next day. Think of her cooking for you. If you got, pancake mix in your house and some eggs and some bacon, women go in there and burn some good food for you. Think about that. You save money. You get to eat in your place. Now, if you don't want to, I had opportunities or times where I didn't want girls in my place that long because you never know, what's going on in your neighborhood. So I want to get her out of there, out into the streets. So you go to someplace to eat. That's fine. Get her in and get her out. But whatever it is, pull her that night, okay? Try to seal that deal. And I told you, fellas, that chick named Jody, it took me hours to talk her into it. And I was mad. I think I said 3 hours. I don't think it was really that long. It wasn't 3 hours to talk her into it, but it took a long time. She said, no, you're not going to call me the next day. No, you won't call me. I don't think you'll call me. Made the shit hard, which should have been easy. Do you want to have some fun or don't you? Shit. Anyways, fellas, peace out.